Hello, my name is Tomasz, and in this video I would like to show you where you can find all the flows that you have created for Power Virtual Agents in Microsoft Teams. What you have to be aware is that all these flows are not being stored just along with all your other flows in your default environment. They're first stored in a solution, and this solution is not present in your default environment, is present in the environment related to the team in your Microsoft Teams, and it's built on Project Oakdale. So by default, or maybe not by default, but when you navigate to your chatbot discussion, the topic, and then you hit the call and action, you can see all the flows that have been defined in that team that has, which has the Power Virtual Agent as a trigger action, and the Power Virtual Agent as the, let's say, ending action, so that you can accept the input parameters and then send back the output parameters. So here you can actually find all these flows and you can create new ones. And if you create them and then you suspect that they might be failing, then what is the best way to actually see what happens? Well, one of them is actually to go back to your topic, to your design canvas, and then to hit the view flow details link here. So this will simply navigate you to that specific flow details page where you'll see all the instances, the run history, and so here you can review how it was performing. But what if you'd like to simply have the same overall page as we used to have for the Power Automate? So like once you navigate to my flows, and here you simply have all the flows that have been built inside an environment. I can simply go to each one of them and simply review what is happening. Now, where is this page? Well, the answer is it is not the flow application that you can as well use in Power Virtual Agents. So in flow application, if you go to flows, you won't find these flows from Power Virtual Agents in here, because as said, it is only showing you the flows that have been created in your default environment. Now, the proper answer should be that if you navigate to Power Apps, the new version of Power Apps that is working on the Project Oakdale inside Microsoft Teams, and then you go to the tab Build, then you have all the environments, because here the teams names are actually the separate environments that have been created for each team, where all the Power Platform assets are actually being stored. So here you can find the Project Oakdale entities or the tables. Right now the name has changed. Here you can find all the Power App. Here you can find all the flows. Here you can find all the Power Virtual Agents that you have built. So also, if you build a flow for Power Virtual Agent, it should be present here. Now, if you cannot find it right away in this details page saying built by this team, you can go to See All, and under See All, you still have a second chance that is called the flows. Now, these flows that you've been creating for Power Virtual Agents, they should appear here. That is a known issue, and so they do not appear here. So as long as this issue is not resolved, what you need to do to find your flows is to follow my instructions. Just for your just to maybe extend your knowledge, once you navigate to admin at Power Platform Microsoft.com, and then you navigate to environments, you'll see the architecture I was speaking about. So you'll see that you do have, for example, your environments that have been built by you, by anyone else. They're the type of like production, sandbox, and so on, or the default. And then if you are already using Project Oakdale, and if you're already creating apps or virtual agents or flows in Microsoft Teams, then for each team where you started your work, Power Platform is going to create for you a separate environment that is a type of Microsoft Teams. And then once you navigate to your to your Power Automate application, the regular one, just be sure you are using the proper URL with a prefix that follows the region where this environment is created. So if it is EMEA, then just type here EMEA. If it is US, then US. Then under the environment selector, you need to switch to the environment where you would like to find your flows. So in my case, the contosa. Now, once this switch is done, you will notice, but don't be scared, that hey, there are still no flows here. What should I do? The answer is obvious. These flows are not being created just straightforward here as the regular flows. They are created in solutions. Now, once you navigate to solutions, then you need to open the solution that is called default solution. And under this default solution, you will find all the assets that have been created by Microsoft Teams on the project Oakdale inside that team. For example, your flows. Now you need to simply use the filter here to switch from all to flows. And ta-dam! All the flows that have been created in that team that are either used by your Power Tool agents or were just simply created and can be used as the standalone flows for example, Power Apps, will be displayed here. And then you can just easily navigate to every single of them and simply review their instances, review their errors, and then work with them from this location, which gives you a lot of more flexibility and a lot of more, let's say, and the bigger picture, because you right here have all the flows that you need, and you can simply develop them from a single place without actually need to navigate to separate topics in Power Tool agents and then hitting more details on every single flow in there. I hope it will help you, and then keep in mind that this workaround is going to work even when the error here is fixed, and these flows will appear here as well. So once the error is fixed, you'll find your flows both in the Power Apps build flows area, so here, and obviously under the default solution in the environment related to the team where are you looking for these flows. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope it helps. Subscribe to my channel, thumbs up for the video. If you have any comments, simply leave them down below the video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.